Hello, Science 9, and welcome to your Q&A for May 11th. I'm shamelessly using my kitten, here it is, new kitten, to try to get your attention and for you to watch this Q&A video. So yes, Q&A video featuring Kitten. This kitten's name is Onyx, and he is cute and fun, but also scratchy. He scratches everything, and it's rough. But he's great. He's fantastic. There he is. Look at how cute he is. There you go. Okay, go free, Onyx. So we're going to talk through the questions you had, which most actually did not have to do necessarily with material at all, but that's okay. You still have questions. I have answers that I'm going to give you in this video right now. First of all, there was a question on the survey of how are you liking using Edpuzzle for the video lectures, and most of you seem to like it or think it's the same as YouTube and you don't care and it's fine. So 60% is I like it the same as YouTube. 26.7% like it better than watching the video on YouTube. So you like the questions, the prompts, and then 13.3% don't like it compared to watching it on YouTube. One comment that came up that had to do with that. So there's a follow-up question if you said you didn't like it, and the comment was I can't do it on my phone. There's an app for Edpuzzle that you can install on your phone that allows you to actually go through it on the phone. And I hear that it's quite good for viewing videos. So if you're struggling with watching Edpuzzle and you want to do that on your phone, go ahead and just install the app and it should make it quite a bit easier. Another question that came up kind of around the notes taking process is, can I just write down the notes instead of using the Google Doc? For sure you can. Definitely go ahead and write down your own notes, and that's totally fine. The notes are just kind of there to help you work through it, and I'm going to let this cat completely out of this room so he stops whining. Come on, there you go. Yep, go, kitty, go, leave, leave. And the kitten is gone. So yeah, for sure you can. Just go ahead and write down your own notes. You don't have to use a Google Doc if you don't want to, but that framework is there for you, so you don't have to do quite as much work to get notes. But I think the fill in the blank process is still a good one for notes. How long is this unit? We're actually almost done it. We're right at the end here, and then we're going to be moving on to the physics portion of Science 9, which has to do with electricity. So that is coming this week. What is your favorite melon? I'm actually not a big fan of melons typically. Don't love them. Watermelon, I guess, would be my favorite of the melon options, but still not really a fan, if I'm being honest. What's better, turkey or chicken? I would say chicken most of the time. I'm not actually a huge like roast turkey fan myself. Something about the flavor I'm not really into. I do like ground turkey quite a bit as like a beef replacement. But yeah, chicken generally would be my favorite thing. Do you prefer cats or dogs? Was another question I posed to you. 73.3% of you said dogs, while 26.7% went with cats. In terms of the workload for online schooling, considering all of your classes, about 40% of you said too much, and about 60% said about right. In terms of Science 9 specifically, 87% said it's about right. And then, a little bit of too much and a little bit of not enough. So it sounds like right now for Science 9, it's kind of right at that sweet spot of we feel okay about it. We are certainly cutting things out of the curriculum for Science 9 that don't carry on forward into high school. So there's stuff that we're not covering. We're just covering what we would call the essential outcomes. So the stuff that you need going forward into Science 10 and then future courses is what we're covering now in Science 9, which makes for a little bit of a lighter load, and then we don't have to do quite as much as we would have to if we were covering absolutely everything. Average amount of time you were spending on school stuff in all classes each weekday. Looks like most of you are looking at around 53.3%, and then 33.3% of you are looking at 3 to 4 hours. I read that wrong. 53.3%, 1 to 2 hours. 33.3% is around 3 to 4 hours. So, kind of around that 2 to 3 hour mark, I think is a good number for what you should be spending on school each day. So just so you can kind of see what your classmates said, I think that's quite interesting to take a look at. And honestly, that's it. That's all I had from your survey. Thank you for doing it. It's appreciated. Again, if you have questions, you can come into the optional tutorial and ask them, and that would be fantastic. Or for the next check-in form, go ahead and type it there, and I'll answer your questions in this format. All right, thanks. Have a good rest of your day.